Okay, good day out there, Smith family, Smith professional driver, Straight Talk Express here. We're back at you, idle for a few weeks, but we have some Straight Talk Express news we need to get to, so we came right to the source, right to the top. We're in the office of our president and CEO, Mr. Todd Smith. So we wanted to just ask a few questions, have a little conversation, and get some input with respect to our recent merger, acquisition, partnership with the Heartland Express. So wanted have you share, Todd.
Well, good. Thanks, Joe. So, all of your way of describing it is all true, and how I look at this as a partnership. We are now partners with my belief, the number one truckload carrier in the country, Heartland Express. We've admired Heartland Express from afar for many, many years. Mike Jardine and family and management team have put together just a superb business there. Their culture is aligned with our culture, and that was so important to us. And what do I mean by that? Their culture is aligned around the professional driver. If it's good for the professional driver, it's good for the company. That's exactly what we talk about at Smith Transport and have for years. They focus on safety, so do we, and they focus on people, so do we. So the cultures are aligned. So let's start with that. Exciting opportunity. And then being part of a bigger organization like Heartland Express is only going to add advantages to us. An example, we can go out to the market and potentially leverage and get better costs with fuel, better costs with tires, better costs with oil. And when you think about how much of that stuff we buy, and you can drive down your cost by 1, 2, 3 pennies, we're doing 70, 80 million miles a year. Do the math. It's a significant savings to the organization. What this means for all of us at Smith Transport, it gives us a brighter future. With all of the news going on today with the Ukraine war, the inflation at 8.3%, they're talking about recession, all of the negative news in the market, we are part of an organization that gives us more stability as you look into the future. So our positions at the company are secure, very secure. I know some of the questions out there would be, is our trucks going to change? I can guarantee you they're not. They're going to be black. Matter of fact, I look out at my office and I count 9 brand new 579 sitting out there. We have 248 brand new Peterbilts coming to Smith Transport this year, 248. And I'm going to guarantee you they're all black. You're going to see nothing other than that. You're going to see the Smith Transport brand logo on every one of them. Nothing's going to change. So we're going to stay focused on what we do, what makes our company great. And we're great because of great professional drivers. We're great because of our customer base. We haul for some of the best customers. And we're great because of our people. We do a lot of really wonderful things. Nothing's going to change. Is my pay going to change? It's not. It's going to stay. It's going to stay the same. You're still going to get a paycheck from Smith Transport Franklin Logistics. Nothing's going to change. Are we going to be changed to the Heartland Express name? No, we're not. We're going to stay as Smith Transport. They did an acquisition in 2019 with Millis Transfer out of Wisconsin. Dave Millis and team up there, we've talked to them a lot. And since 2019, that's been, 3 years ago or so, nothing's changed. So Heartland is going to keep Millis as an independent run company. And they're going to keep Smith Transport as an independent run company. So it's exciting. I think it's exciting. We are such a great company. We have such a great brand. We have such great, again, blue chip customers, professional drivers, office staff. And anytime you can get a competitive advantage over your competition by partnering up with someone like Heartland Express, it's exciting. The synergies that we're gonna learn about, find, and work with one another on going forward is going to be really, really good. What other questions are you hearing, Joe?
Well, I think you hit a couple of them right there. One of the questions we hear a lot and been asked, we're going to get different customers or maybe go run different areas. And what I've encountered and experienced in this very short few days is we're just starting that process of talking to our counterparts at Millis and at Heartland and to see what opportunities are out there. So I think, I'm thinking stay tuned is kind of the answer to those. But if it makes sense and it's again, as you alluded to earlier, if it works for everybody, works for our drivers, works for the customer, sky's the limit for opportunities like that.
Absolutely. I think it's exciting when you look at part of being part of this Heartland enterprise, which also includes Miller's Transfer, and you look at all of the different customers that all the different carriers do business with. An example would be, let's say we go from A to B, we get to B, and we don't have enough customer freight. We could reach out to one of our enterprise partners, and I'm high probability they may have some freight there that we can pick up and haul that keep the miles generated for the professional driver. So I think there's going to be a lot of synergies as we learn each other's networks and we learn each other's customer base and new markets, those types of things. It's going to be phenomenal. I know the Heartland Express and Miller's Transfer, they have terminals all over the country. That's something that I think is going to be enormous for us, is we're going to have access to every one of those terminals to go in and get a PM list at a shop, or maybe go there to do your overnight stay there, or your 34-hour restart. There's so many things that we'll be able to do by having access to all those yards across the country, or terminals across the country, that we don't have today. That's tremendous, and we're just going to get started with that process here pretty soon.
Are we going to maintain our customers in dedicated lanes is a question I get a little bit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And
yeah. So what makes us such a wonderful company is that we have really high service, along with really high safety, and we do that, and it's a lot of work behind closed doors. But we put together a lot of engineered lanes, dedicated lanes. We marry 2 markets together. We might marry 3 markets together, and then we hire professional drivers that this business fits their home time. If you want to be home weekly, every other week, whatever it is you want, we try to engineer all these lanes to fit you. And with that, the company also wins with good revenue per truck per week, which is what we're after. Low empty mile deadhead percent, good revenue per truck per week, and offer the customer an extremely high service. And because we have extremely high service at Smith Transport, that is why we're able to attract and retain the type of blue chip customers that we have. So that's not changing.
Okay, yeah, those are a few of the questions that we wanted to highlight and just get the Straight Talk Express right from the desk. So we appreciate you. If you have further questions, Jen will put the email address in there. Reach out. We really do want you to ask questions. Come to us. We've always been open door. We are open door. We'd rather you ask a question, no questions, a bad question, and get the right answer, get the correct answer, the best answer we can give you, versus wild thoughts and ideas, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you. Thanks for doing what you do every day. It's very much appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you.